Hey everybody, it's today's Tuesday, so it's Tuesdays with Mark instead of Mondays with Mark. Sorry I missed a couple weeks here. I was a little busy last week up in Canada and that didn't quite work out, and this week I got back and that timing didn't just work out, so I just want to leave a quick message here. A couple of things. First of all, how do millennials affect the world, from our nation? Being up in Canada, I was up there with a couple of my young fishing buddies, Cameron and Casey, and their nicknames are Stash and Captain. I was up there with my middle-aged cousin as well. His nickname is Bassman. His name's also Mark, but we call him Bassman. And man, we just had a great time. We had so much fun, and what I really noticed from the week, though, I mean, we just had so much fun. Caught a ton of fish. We caught a bunch of bass, about 80 fish a day for our group we caught. And we throw a lot of them back. We can't eat them all, but it was just awesome. Here's what I noticed, though. All the locals, they were all interested in not what me and Bassman thought. They were interested in what these young people thought. Who are you voting for? What's going on in your country? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? People around the world, they know that it isn't necessarily this generation that's going to fix everything. They know that it's the next generation that's either going to fix it or screw it up, one or the other. And they were very interested to know how these young guys felt about life. They were also interested in our opinion, but more so with these young people. And I really took note of that on this trip. And I hang out with millennials a lot. I have a lot of interaction with them. I'm involved in a lot of youth groups, and my daughter is 22, so a lot of her friends and associates. And I'm a board member of several millennial-type organizations that are, reach out and leadership development and faith-filled. So I have an opportunity to be with young people a lot. And I agree so much with the Canadian outlook is, they're very concerned about what's going on in our country because we're their neighbors. We protect them. We share natural resources. We share borders. And it's vital. It's just so vital that the millennials get involved. It's so vital that all of you out there, that either are millennial or no millennials, that you're encouraging them, not to give up and not to lose face, that we have a great world and it's worth saving. And it's up to them. It's the next generation. Just like our parents before us gave us whatever we got, and now it's up to us to leave the best we can for the next generation, and pray to God that they do all the right things to keep our world going, keep it safe, keep it clean, keep it healthy, and all of that. So how do millennials change the world from our nation? We're a powerhouse. We're still a world superpower in the United States of America. And we need to be respectful, and we need to be conscious and aware of what's going on around the world, through our morals, through our values, through our actions, just everything that we stand for and that we believe. So many people still to this day want to come to America. They want to be in the land of the free and home of the brave. They want to know what it's like to have their own business. They want to know what it's like to live in this total freedom that we live in all the time. And I just want to share that with you right up front, and as far as that trip goes, it was so much fun. We had such a good time. I sent a couple of pictures, that's all I could get, of me and Stash fishing. And one of the interesting things was, we took the picture and sent it, and then we realized, hey, wait a minute, we should have showed him some fish. Well, when you're sport fishermen like we are, we were throwing everything back. So we had to hurry up and try to catch 2 fish within about 20 minutes or so, and that's when those posts took place. So we did it for you, just so we could share that vision with you on our trip and our little time together and fellowship. And it was great. We had rustic, primitive, really primitive accommodations. There was cold water in the cabin. There was no walls. Everything was exposed studs. There were some windows in there and some screens. 3 light bulbs, 1 in each bedroom on a pull string and another one in the kitchen. No air conditioning, obviously, just super hot in there, and really just a neat place, a lot of woods. We saw bear and we saw other animals, and it was just a lot of fun. Of course, we spent so much time on the boat too. Listen, I just wanted to reach out to you and say hello, and sorry I missed you, and if you have anything you want to talk about, get back to me. Let me know if you have a question, concern. I know we launched a new vlog series on this channel as well as some other channels. So you have video blogs now that you're able to connect with, and we have the newsletters you're able to connect with, and we have the online academy that's launching soon. That's at e5leader.com. So make sure you get plugged in. Do yourself a favor, do your family a favor, do the world a favor. All you millennials out there, go to E5 Leader, get the free training. It's free leadership training. It's some of the best and best practices that I've experienced over 34 plus years, 35 this year, in my world. And it's all being brought to you. You know, it's all being brought to you. It's being brought to entrepreneurs all over. It's being brought to professional-minded people, professionals, whether they're married, you know, or they're single, or they have children. You know, this message is resonating with so many different people. But if you respond and you react, that'll tell me what you need. And that'll tell me what you're looking to achieve. And then I'll be able to pour more insights and more voluminous information out there for you to help you in your journey in life. So I just want to touch base with you with that quick message. God bless you. It's great being with you. And as I always like to say, go and grow as an E5 leader. And don't forget, check out e5leader.com or other social media networks and subscribe to these channels. You're going to get a lot of great stuff. People don't know who I am, but you soon will, through the good people like you that keep referring me and referring our websites and referring our information and shares and likes and comments. Yeah, it's just incredible. I was in a meeting this morning at 10 a.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, and there was another person there on the same time zone. There was a person in a Washington time zone, so it was 7 a.m. there, and then we had somebody from London. And we're talking about this business of online training and online academy and how it works and the number of people that we're reaching and how we're reaching them and what we're doing. It was just a phenomenal experience for me, because 2 years ago, if you put my name into Google, you couldn't find me. I didn't want to be found. I was nowhere to be found. And now here it is, fast forward 2 years later, and you know, because my heart is right and my vision is right and my mission is right, that I want to share this with people all over the world and not just keep it in like a reservoir. I want to be a river and let it flow through, and not just put it out there for those executives that can afford the big dollars to have me come in and work with their team, you know, or work with them. And it's just inspiring to me, you know. We have so many challenges in this world that need to be overcome, and there's so many people like me that have so much knowledge and so much experience and wisdom, and we need to be pouring it out as much as we can to the next generation, those that are in those positions of influence, as I mentioned before. And we can make a difference. It's not too late. These millennials count, man. It was so awesome. The Canadians were stoked. They couldn't wait to hear what these young guys had to say and what their belief system was. And, you know, I could see them nodding their heads like, all right, all right, all right, you know, that's cool. This next generation is going to be okay. So it was very inspiring, and I enjoyed hanging with them. And, hey, God bless you. I've talked enough. You go and have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.